How to become an entrepreneur? You need three skills to become an entrepreneur. First skill is communication skill, second is research skill, and third is sales. These are the three skills you have to possess before being an entrepreneur. So, what entrepreneur does? Entrepreneurs just create something which can be generate revenue. He can sell stuff, he can start a business, and he owns the mindset of selling and buying and making a profitable product or profitable business. So for being an entrepreneur, you should have to adopt this mindset that you should have to create something which can resolve any person's problem, and which also have a demand and people want to buy it. Without this mindset, you can't grow as an entrepreneur. So, first thing is communication skills. Whether you speak English, Urdu, Spanish, Hindi, etc., you have to possess a good communication skill. So you can deliver your own word to the customer, so customer can buy from you. If you can't deliver the stuff, if you can't deliver their own thoughts in a better way, so they can understand why this product is very important, this service is very important for us to purchase or buy, that's where they can understood you if you are communicating in a good way. So making your communication much better, you have to practice a lot. You have to go for it, you have to do whatever can increase your proficiency in your communication. As a matter of fact, I am also practicing this skill, and I just analyzed that if we practice a lot on daily basis, our communication level become more smoother, because our hand, our gesture, just we learn throughout our process of communication, how we use them in a proper way to eat, play, and etc. We also have to use our voice to communicate with other people. So whenever you train your voice, your communication skill become more and more understandable and more easy for every person who is watching, listening, or hearing your words. So this way you can increase your proficiency in communication. And second thing is the research skill. So as an entrepreneur, just talking to someone is not enough. You have to know what is your product, how you figure out the product is, and how the product will help out in the industry to be used, and why should a customer buy your product. Is there any value it's adding in the industry? It's there any problem it's solving? Why do customer will pay you for this product or this service? For these all of the stuff, you have to research about this product. If the product meets all the categories this on this, so they will be purchasing, they will be considering you to get your service or get your product. So this way you can much more extract a better product which will have a better timeline. So this is the sales skill you have to possess. This is the research skill actually you have to possess. And the third thing, which is also can be included in communication skill and can be included in research skill, which is sales skill. So if you clear two stuff, communication is your great and your research skill is also great. You find out a product, you have the communication to satisfy a person, but how to generate a sale? So talking to someone is not enough, you have to do a lots of it. Like if you want to sell a product on nation level, you have to communicate uh, in a general way, so people can relate with you and can purchase your product. Like if your product is about pen, so you should uh, narrate it like on the social media, on the other platform. You have to be the first person who is selling your own product. So you should advertise it by yourself, consider your product in public places, show your product in front of others, and try to capture other person who can see you. You are using your own product, you are considering, and your product is better. when you are using, so they will purchase, they will start trusting on the product because the product is owned by someone who has great experience with his product, and the product is much more better. Why? Because it's owned by someone who is proactive, who is just using it and scaling this product. And when people see this kind of product which are scaling by someone who has a curiosity to build something, they just try to they want to try it. And when they try it, if your product is great, then you just create a brand which has a vision and which has future scalability possibilities. So these are the three skills you have to possess while being an entrepreneur. So entrepreneur is not a degree, not a certification. It is a mindset you have to possess. Like if you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to think like what should I do, which can contribute in the market and which can generate some revenue for myself or for my company. So if you are thinking in this mindset, then you are already an entrepreneur. And for the execution part, you just have to take action to become a successful entrepreneur rather than just thinking about being an entrepreneur. Because being an entrepreneur is easy, becoming an entrepreneur is easy, but being an entrepreneur for all your time is very hard, because people just think some about something and don't execute it, and they can't see the results, so they just stop and being an entrepreneur and become the normal person as they are. So you have to be entrepreneur, rather you have getting some revenue or not. In the long term you will get some revenue, definitely, because most of the people quit, and if you not quit, you will definitely going to see some result, and you will be definitely going to scale in your own niche. So be consistent and be proactive, and thinking a lots of think a lots of time for how to resolve issue in our own community, how to create a product which has a market, and how to scale a product so it can be recognized by all the people throughout the nation or internationally. So many of product I already have myself used, which are perfumes which are nationally popular, but there are many products which are internationally popular, like gifts etc, which can be bought from the international market, and from we can supply from our own country. So if you are thinking to start your business by yourself, so you have to consider these three skills. Communication skill, you should have a good communication skills which can be improved by just practicing by, with other person, and you have to come on the ground in the market, so you can talk to your idea with other people, so you can understood what their problem is and how you can resolve it. Second is research. Research is the most important stuff you have to possess. It can scale your business by 10x. If you have a good research skill, you can select a good product, you can pick a good market, and you can create a great conversion on your each product. And third thing is sales. Sales is the big stuff which can create your product into revenue. So if you have a good research skill, if you have a good communication skill, then you can do a good sales, and if you do good sales, then your revenue will be definitely going to boost. And when the revenue boost, your business already on the scale level. So think futuristically, like if you are doing any stuff in your life, so you should be considering what I will be in next 10 years if I pursue this business, and what it will be after 10 years. If you think like this mindset, you will be doing stuff at that level. If you are not thinking at this level, you will probably miss up some stuff. And that is my recommendation. So if you are if you become an entrepreneur and start a business, you have to think a long term game rather than just instant sales, because instant sales can be done, like in long term business is a big game which can which can lead you a better place and better revenue in your whole process. So rather than thinking about starting small, it's good, but you have to also focus on scaling on your own business. Thank you for watching. If you have any query, you can ask me. See you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.